welcome to PHP Podcast. I'm Mike.
And this is Orlando, and we're here for another Monday minisode.
Yeah, Monday minis, where we get to kind of focus in on one topic and a little bit shorter amount of time, 10 minutes instead of our hour, 15-minute podcast, which if you're not following, if you just found us on YouTube and you're like hungry for reselling content, check out our podcast. You can watch them. Yeah, you're hangry. You can watch them on YouTube, or you can go to anywhere you get your podcast needs met, anywhere you get your ear holes filled with the podcasts, except for Spotify. We're having some issues on Spotify, so just heads up. But other than that, yeah, check us out. We got some good content. What are we talking about today on our Monday Mini?
So I thought it was pretty important since we're entering Q4. And actually, when this drops, it will be Q4.
Q4.
Isn't that crazy? We're already in October. And the importance of eBay coupons, because I really do believe that eBay coupons can serve a purpose in helping you get a lot more sales, get repeat buyers, and we'll talk about all that. Now, before I get started, I do want to make the distinction. Number one, you have to have an eBay store to be able to do coupons. So if you don't have an eBay store and maybe you're at like 50 to 100 items, we're not sponsored by eBay, but maybe for Q4, it's a good idea to get an eBay store to do this. Now, there's two kinds of coupons you can use on eBay. There's the public coupon and the private coupon. The public coupon is something that you set up and it doesn't send it out to anyone. It's just already on all your listings. So it's like get an extra 20% off by using code PHP, 25.
Yeah, it's kind of like on Amazon. Like there's times when you buy items and then they have the little checkbox. It's like, oh, do you want to, get this correct coupon added to your account? And it's amazing because a lot of times people don't even use that.
They don't. It's wild.
But
it brings people in.
But it does. It brings people in. And then when they do use it, I mean, it's obviously a benefit. So yeah,
correct. And then there's the private coupons you can send to people that have already bought from you. So people from 6 months ago, 3 months ago, recent. And there's a lot of reasons why these coupons are great. So the first one I kind of had mentioned a little bit is it definitely drives a lot of traffic and sales to your store. So maybe if somebody was kind of thinking of something and they saw it and they're like, I don't know, but then they get to your store and they get on your item and they see that it says an extra 25 off with code, whatever the code is, they go, you know what? Maybe I'll buy this. Right. Or maybe they'll buy other items they were considering.
Yeah. And that can help you with the converting, right? Actually converting a sale. And then the part of driving someone to your store, especially when it comes to those private coupons, is it gives you that opportunity to send it out to buyers or send it out to potential buyers. Maybe somebody who's viewed your store. Maybe it's somebody who, sent you an offer on something or various reasons. We've talked about sending coupons even to like maybe rectify a mistake or, you ship them something and it didn't fit them, all those things. So just giving them that coupon could bring them to say, well, then let's see what you have. If you're offering me, 10% off anything in your store or a certain category in your store, they come there and they look and then they say, oh yeah, I mean, it'd be super awesome to get this thing that I had no idea I needed or wanted. Cause that's kind of the whole point of having a store like this is we talk about the benefit of having eBay is you're not doing all of the infrastructure. You don't have to set up one actual brick and mortar and advertise, or two, you don't have to set up your own website and find a way to drive traffic. However, the traffic is on eBay, but you got to find a way to direct that traffic, that stream that's moving within eBay to the items you have listed. And so a coupon is definitely one tool that you can use to help direct that.
And if you have that public coupon, what's to say somebody uses it and contact somebody in their house or a friend and go, hey, this person has a lot of vintage hats or has some Harley gear and they have this coupon and it's open to anybody, you should go check it out. And yeah, you might say, well, I might lose some money doing that coupon, but guess what? If you have a lot of sales, it's going to make up for that loss. And not only that, again, eBay likes activity, eBay likes sell-through rate. And so the other thing that helps you out is it creates repeat buyers, right? And with the coupons, the private coupons, you can send them to previous buyers and people that haven't bought from you for a long time, but they had a great experience. They might go like, you know what? It's time for me to go back. I have this coupon and I'm going to make purchases. Right now, I have a few buyers that have bought some Department 56 items that I sent them a coupon and they said, hey, can we hold these? And then once Department 56 item that we've really been looking for pops up, we're going to make sure we buy. Right. And so it creates like this, this community without ever having to do like an email listing.
Yeah, that's really good. And one of the things is there's the benefit of doing that digitally. And we've talked in the past too about especially if you've got a niche store. This isn't something we do regularly as far as like, we don't do like thank you notes and stuff in the things we sell. However, there was definitely a time there where I'm selling a ton of RPG books along the same, game. It's like one game, but I've got hundreds of books of various, types of it or different things like that, where I would potentially have a repeat buyer. So if you were to just have, maybe it's a business card with your promo code or like a coupon printed on it, an actual piece of paper, like on an invoice that you stick in and it has that, because that's one thing that I think has actually been pretty efficient or effective when I buy things from Amazon. Not all the time, but there's times where I get something, hey, I bought a new beard brush and it's kind of cool. And I buy it and inside is like a really cool coupon that says, hey, get 25% off anything in our store.
Those,
and you're like, well, I mean, it's a good product. And yeah, I mean, if I can go back to your store and get another discount, and they're driving me back as a repeat buyer when I may not have otherwise ever looked at, I was just buying a product. I wasn't concerned about their store, So if you can do that, if you can show them, and if you've got something like a thermal printer, it's super. You can make something that's really easy, like for more Harley stuff, check out whatever, and with your code on it, and just print it out on that, stick it in or stick it on something inside on a piece of paper, the invoice or whatever. It's extra work, but if they're selling something that could have repeat buyers, it definitely might be worth it.
Yeah, and there's some value. The tangible coupon, printing it out and putting it in, may go further than you just sending it to an inbox that it just sits there and nobody opens.
Yep.
Now, the other thing is there's two ways that you can use a coupon effectively too. And one is if you're traveling and you're sort of going to be on vacation mode, you want to still get those sales, so you can send coupons. And I've sent specifically vacation coupons. I said, while I'm away, you can get some crazy discounts. And this is what I'm offering.
Hawaii 15. Get your 15% off while I'm in Hawaii.
No, I did that this past summer when I wasn't in Hawaii. I was in Wisconsin. I offered a coupon.
Wisconsin 15.
There you go. But I ended up getting a lot of sales via the coupon. So it definitely will help drive sales because, some of us get worried. We go on vacation. We're like, oh, are those sales going to come through? But if you give a coupon, chances are going to be higher. And also sometimes, you're in this position where you need to make some sales, right? What if you're full time? You're like, oh, things are kind of short. I got rent to pay, or I got bills to pay. Maybe the weekend before, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna run not only a sale, but I'm gonna offer this coupon, and it's gonna kick up those sales. And so that gives you that money faster than going. I hope I get these sales by this time. This actually gives you an ability to control the situation and maybe turn what could have been a heavy sale weekend into a heavier sale weekend because of the coupons that you offer.
That's right. And then finally, the last thing is like I mentioned earlier, being able to correct a mistake in the sense that maybe you ran out of inventory on an item. That happens. Sometimes it's our mistake. Sometimes it's a weird typo on eBay or something. Maybe something breaks. You ship something and you feel bad for them because it broke in transit, or maybe it broke when you were taking it off the shelf. Maybe your sizing was wrong. You put that it was a size 10 men and it happened to be a size 10 women, right? There's various things that you can do that are mistakes. Or maybe it's just the customer got it and they say, hey, this didn't fit, but it was a big sale and you would like to convert to more. You can do you can keep it and, here's a partial refund or a full refund, depending on the situation. But you can always add a little bit of sweetness, right, to the deal. You could sweeten the pot a little bit by saying, and if you'd like, here's a coupon code you can use for anything in my store. And from my experience with this or things like this is most of the time people don't actually use it, but it's just the fact that you're putting it out there. It's the fact that you've said, hey, I want to make things right. Here's a coupon you can use. It goes a long way with a lot of customers. If somebody's upset about something, obviously you're not trying to bribe them, but you're trying to rectify a situation. And by doing that, a lot of times just by saying, hey, I'm so sorry that was missing that piece, in that item that I sent you, you can keep it and I'll give you a partial refund and here's a discount, or you can send it back for a full refund. Plus for your time, here's a coupon code. And that just helps when they're about ready to write a review or they're about ready to, rate your store. If they remember, hey, they sent the wrong thing or there was something wrong with the item, but they were really nice sellers and they tried to, they're more likely to leave a good feedback.
I sent something. I thought it packed it well. It wasn't packed well. A piece broke. I apologized and said, I'm so sorry. Here's a coupon for any future purchases. And then they bought something right away.
Nice.
And then they said, I didn't use a coupon yet. I want to use it on something bigger. Is that okay? I'm like, sure.
Yeah.
And then they just said, appreciate the customer service. Definitely will buy from you again.
Okay.
And it worked out. So use those coupons to your advantage, whether you're using the public or the private coupons, driving traffic, repeat buyers, getting those sales when you need them on vacation or last minute, or just trying to rectify a problem. They're available for you. And with that being said, make sure to be real,
Be relevant,
and be reselling. Lates.
Peace.